Hi. Hi. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be just like another vlog day, vlog weekend. I'm just kind of taking you along my weekend, what I'm doing now. I feel like now that I am back from the holidays, this is when like my move here to Dallas is really setting in, because if I think about it, I'm really not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Like, I don't plan on going home. I don't have any plans to travel anywhere. So like, I feel like this is a time where I'm settled in and I have to find things to do in Dallas to basically help me not go crazy in the house. So that is my mission. And with that, my plan is that every weekend, and I'm kind of afraid to say this because I feel like once I say it, it becomes Bible. And I feel like people are going to hold me accountable to it, which is good. It's a good thing. It's just that, listen, I could be lazy sometimes. I feel like I could be a bum. Like, I could choose to have a bum weekend sometimes. My point is, I think that every weekend I'm going to try and at least try a new coffee shop, because coffee shops bring me joy. Like, I just love coffee shops. And or a new like restaurant or place to eat. Because I feel like if I'm going to live here, like if this is the place where I'm going to call home, I have to see what's out there. Like, I have to see what restaurants are available to me, what restaurants I'm going to like. And then when I have guests, whenever this COVID thing is over, I'll know where to bring them. I can recommend places, but I can't recommend them if I just stay in the house all day. So that's my plan. Or maybe every other weekend, something like that. Either way, I'm going to get out the house. I'm going to have places to visit, new places to visit. And it might be even some old places, depending on what I feel and what I find. But a young lady that I met through one of my best friends who used to live in Dallas, she sent me this list of like food places. So that's really cool. And then there's some other like YouTubers and Instagram people that live in Dallas that kind of like post where they are in coffee shops and things like that. So I'm really excited to like try those places and see what we can find. So today I'm going to try a coffee spot. Forgot the name of it. I think it's called like Funny Library. I'll figure it out. I mean, I'll, talk about it when I get there. I'm going to try that place out. I'm going to try and work on some like podcast outlining today while I'm at that coffee spot, to see the vibe of it, to see if it's a place where I could work. I do have some exciting stuff happening in February, which I'll probably talk about this on the podcast. But in February, I want to do like a love series, since February is the month of Valentine's Day. The love of dating, the love of finance, the love of like passion and purpose and being an influencer. And I'm going to have a guest speaker for each one of those topics, which reminds me, I should probably tell them. These are my friends that just really excel in these topics. Like, I'm blessed that I have friends that excel in these major topics, but I haven't really told them yet or scheduled the interview. But anyway, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So I'm going to work on at least the outline and those questions that I want to ask them, like the flow of everything. And I'm probably going to reach out to them to schedule it, to get on their books, because They're busy people. I love putting on mascara. It's like I love hate putting on mascara. You wanna know why? Because you have to be gentle. Like you can't just like fly through putting on mascara because you might poke yourself in the eye, which I've done a couple of times. But I just love how it really opens your eye. But I just hate how you have to go slow. Oh, I wanna tell you guys, I finally found a place to get a facial. Oh my gosh, I've been needing a facial for so long. Like my skin does not like change. It's not like traveling. It does not like new areas. None of that. Like very finicky. She's a moody, emotional kind of person. We have to take her in strides. Since I moved here, she has, been acting up. She has making her feelings and how she feels about the move very known. And I've tried to be patient with her. I've tried to, reason with her, ease her into it. I even went back home for a long period of time to let her know, like, hey, we can always go back home. And then I came back to see, like, okay, but this is our new home. Yeah, she wasn't having it. And she was definitely making it a little difficult. So I finally found a facial, an esthetician that I feel like I could trust. So I went there like the other day. It was a really great experience. Very knowledgeable. Like she explained everything that she was doing to my face. She explained like all the ingredients and all the treatments. It was a great experience. But this morning I woke up and I realized that I started peeling, which is not a bad thing. You guys, I've had facials ever since I was like a teenager. I've always had some kind of issue with my skin, and I've had facials that were extremely aggressive, like I mean ugly for a week or two, to the very mild, basic facials. So the peeling, all of that, I'm just kind of used to. I'm not gonna say I'm comfortable with it because it is ugly. No one wants to just like be walking outside and you have this like dead skin hanging. But I know that it's necessary and that it is peeling to reveal a nice layer of skin. So I was peeling down at the bottom of my face, and so I don't want to put on heavy makeup. Like I wanted to still breathe, but I also want to put on makeup. So right now I am using the Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer. I've seen a couple of people use this and I love how light it is. And the word moisturizer, I mean, true and near and dear to my heart. And it has SPF in it, SPF 25, which if you're not putting an SPF on your face, you're doing it wrong. Like you're messing yourself up. So it's a healthy glow all-in-one tinted moisturizer. I love how light it is. I am in dark neutral. I just put a little bit kind of like at the bottom, and then with the rest, I put over the rest of my face. But this is like an everyday use. I would use this every single day because that's how light it is. And it doesn't feel heavy on my skin. The coverage, I keep the coverage light. I guess you could build it, but I keep my makeup light. Even with like a foundation and things like that. Like if you've seen my other videos, I tell you all that I don't mind if some of my flaws come through because I don't want to be one of those girls that's like totally different when you take your makeup off. So I kept it light, that's what I did. And then I just put like a translucent powder on. I use Laura Mercier translucent powder, the medium deep. So I always use that. That's like a holy grail. I love that stuff. And then just some mascara. I use a Tarte Man Eater mascara, but it's time for a new one. And when it comes to mascara, I like to switch it out. Like every time I run out, I like to try a new one just to see what's good and what's out there. So if you have any recommendations for a good mascara, drop it down below in the comments. So other than that, like I said, I'm keeping it light because I'm probably going to keep peeling as I keep like moving my mouth, drinking, eating. So I don't want, craziness, and I don't want the makeup to like mess up the very good facial that I had. But I also want to be a little bit more presentable than what I am without makeup. I'm going to finish getting dressed get out here in these streets.
I'm here. I really lucked up and found a parking spot that's really close because, of course, there's a lot of construction in Dallas. That's what I'm finding out, is that Dallas is just a big city of construction. So I'm about to head in there. I don't know why. I feel nervous. Feels weird. But the coffee spot is inside a hotel, so I'll be walking into the hotel and then trying to find where the coffee spot is located. And hopefully they have a spot where I can sit down. I mean, it is around like lunchtime, so people should be going to get lunch and not coffee, right? So let's see how it goes. Done with my work session. I did enjoy that coffee shop. It had a really great vibe. It had really great decor. It was like pop art. And then I love how it had those like little cubbies. The only downfall with those little cubbies is the short tables. And I feel like I would be way down here trying to type. So that's probably the only downfall, but that's just a personal tall girl preference. So, but other than that, I love the whole decor. I love the coffee. The coffee was good. I had the blueberry muffin, which usually I wouldn't go for, but they didn't have croissants. And it was really good. Like usually those little blueberry muffins that have the sugar on top is extremely sweet, but theirs was not. It kind of had like just the right amount of sweetness. And then I got a macchiato. I think I added caramel flavor to it, I believe. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Wish it could have been a little hot, but a lot of coffee places don't make drinks hot, and I forgot to say extra hot, which is what I usually say. So now I am probably going to have to go pick up something from Walgreens, pick up some meds, and then I'm probably going to get something to eat because your girl is hungry and that blueberry muffin did not hold long. I'm here at Walgreens picking up this medication that was placed like a couple of days ago. So if you follow me on Instagram, I had shared how one morning I woke up and my face was like swollen and I couldn't figure out why. It was very random, and I went to the urgent care and tried to explain everything and didn't come up with a diagnosis. It was just like, I guess, a random thing. My manager, who happens to also be a nurse, she was like, maybe your body was trying to just fight off something, which I did read on Google. Which, let me tell you, I've known this for a while, but I want to share this with people. If something is wrong with you, do not Google it. Like, if you can't handle or be able to just like read information and not take it in as it's your diagnosis, do not Google the symptoms, because Google will have you going crazy. Every answer has cancer in it, so just prepare yourself. I did Google that kind of lump or inflammation just means that your body was trying to fight off an infection, and that if it goes away in a day, then your body successfully fought it off. So I guess I could be happy that my body is healthy and able to fight off some type of infection. But I still have to pick up my medication because it went away before I even had a chance to pick up the medication. But I feel like it's a good idea to have this medication on hand, just in case, one, if it happens again, but then two, if just like random things like that happen again, because that's my life. Random things happen to me because I don't normally get sick. I don't regularly have to go to the doctor. I don't even have a freaking PCP. That's just bad. Should probably get one of those and like just do like a total body checkup to see where I am now, just in case anything changes. I need to find one here since I'm calling this home. But yeah, I've already ordered my food because your girl is hungry. Like, I didn't realize how hungry I was until I started driving, but I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. So sitting in line, about to pick up these meds, which is taking forever. forever. Just to show you guys what I ordered before I basically devour this. So this is from a restaurant called Chop Shop. You guys, I love this restaurant. I love their protein bowls. I have tried one other one. It was like a spicy Korean thing. I think it was like a little bit too spicy for me. But this one, I am in love with. So this is like their sesame steak soy. It's probably not the proper title for it, but basically it has steak, it has brown rice, it has veggies. I get it without the carrots because your girl doesn't like carrots. And then since I added extra steak this time because I'm being greedy, I had some extra sauce on the side. So let's get to eat. So today was a really productive day. Very proud of myself that I was able to really get some work done, and now I'm on my way to check my mailbox and the locker box that I have because I think I have a couple of deliveries. But let me just say this, my mail person, I know they hate me. I know it because I don't check my mail for like weeks at a time. Yeah, because everything's electronic, like all my bills, any kind of notice, anything. It's all electronic, and I hate paper, so I just don't check my mail unless I know I have a delivery. So that's where I'm on my way to now. And tonight, my mother and I have a little movie date because apparently her husband has a movie release. Her little celebrity crush is Denzel Washington, and my celebrity crush is Idris Elba, and we go back and forth. We go back and forth talking about who the sexiest man is. And so now we have this thing that whenever our man has a movie coming out, we force the other person to watch it on release day. So I am, dogs barking and everything. So I'm on my way to go check the mailbox and then be back and watch them with my mom, have a little movie date. Here we go. And she told me that at 8 o'clock we had to pause it and call each other to talk about it. That woman, I swear. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2 of my vlog weekend. I slept in a little late this morning. I did want to wake up early, but it just didn't happen. I happened to roll over and went back to sleep. So I am up now. Today I have it themed as like my off day because usually on Saturdays is when I like get my hair done, my nails done, I do personal things. So I don't really like to work on those days because it'll be like broken up. But also on Saturdays is when other people are off of work. And so usually people are like, oh, let's go catch brunch or let's do this today and all that. So I don't want to feel guilty for not being productive because I know that if somebody asks me like, hey, you want to go hang out? I'm probably most likely gonna say yes. So I don't want to feel guilty for not getting something done and like putting that on, wanting to hang out. So usually on Saturdays is when I just don't do any kind of brain work. But today I'm so excited because I had to actually go to a fitting. So a young lady that I met when I was really like heavy in my health and fitness coaching, her and I connected and we talked about her goals and just shared each other's story. And then I posted a picture on Facebook, and with like Facebook and Instagram, like they allow you to see what you want to see. And so she came across one of my pictures and she was like, oh, I don't ever remember if I ever asked you, would you be a model like for my clothing line? And it was funny because I was like, no, we never talked about it. Like we talked about other things and kept talking and we just, I guess, never got around to it. So she now has asked me to be in one of her photo shoots, which I am completely honored because I will say that growing up, I wanted to be a model. In college, I entered into a contest for Lane Bryant to be some kind of like, either it was like a model or a photo shoot. I don't really remember. It was in college. But I didn't get it, obviously. But so doing this is like fulfilling that little girl's dream inside is to be on a photo shoot. And actually it's funny because my dream is to also be on a billboard. And you know how you have those dreams where it's like, how am I going to get that done? Like, how is that going to happen? How am I going to end up on a billboard? But you know what? You place that dream out there and it just happens. Now, I'm not saying that this photo shoot is going to be on a billboard, but I'm just, saying it could happen. But so I have that today. And other than that, I'm going to just be probably chilling, relaxing. Like I said, I might do some podcast stuff. I'm not really sure. But we'll see how the day goes. But right now, I have my pre-workout. I'm about to go get a little sweat on and work out the nerves because I'm always nervous meeting new people. And then I'm going to go get ready. That vase right there, like that vase right now that I see it, is going to drive me crazy. But I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm not really using it yet. And although this apartment has like a whole bunch of cabinets and stuff, they're not very high. So it's a struggle to put things in certain spots, but I'm definitely about to move that today. Oh, maybe I can put it over here. I wouldn't look bad over here. I think maybe I could start putting stuff up there. We'll figure it out. I don't know. All right, your girl is all dolled up. I know it's a little different from this morning, but I posted a picture with this wig on, and that's kind of what triggered her to message me again. So I figured I'm supposed to show up like this. I don't really know. She didn't really tell me anything. So I just took the chance and thought I would show up like this. But I will say it's just a wig, so it can always come on and come off. And I used to do sew-ins like at least once a year. Like for some reason, every year, like around Christmas time, I used to be like, oh, give me the length. But after this last sew-in, I just felt like I'm over it. I'm tired of the process, the braid down, me stressing about, is it taking my edges, like all of that. And a friend of mine was talking about how she was going to get back into wigs. And at the same time, somehow this other like business came across my Instagram feed, and I started looking into what she provided, the quality of her hair. Like I am one that will pay for a good quality. And so this business provides the wigs, and I took a chance and I absolutely love it. And then I love the idea of a wig because then I can just take it off whenever I want. When I feel like being extra, I put it on, or if I'm having a bad hair day, didn't get a chance to get to the stylist or wash my own hair, put her on. Maybe I should name her. I should probably name her. I think I've seen other wig wearers name their wig. It's like a little bond. So I might look into that. I'm sitting here about to like put on my shoes, do any final touches, and head out there. So far, all she told me to bring was some distressed jeans, which I kind of thought was odd because I was like, what if people don't have distressed jeans? But I think she saw my Instagram photos and was like, bring those distressed jeans. So let's see how it goes. I'm probably not going to video anything because I'm meeting her at her house and that's people's private space. But we shall see, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, so I went to the fitting. It went really well. The lady was really nice. She had some really nice clothes. And then I went to a friend to drop off some chips that I purchased in New Orleans that weren't available in Dallas. And then we went to go eat something at Papados. A lot of people talk about Papados here, and I feel like it is the it thing for Louisiana flavoring. But of course, to a true New Orleans, Louisiana person, it was okay. Like, it wasn't terrible. I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but it was pretty good. And so now I think we're about to go have drinks somewhere and have a good time, and I don't know, tell some lies. I feel like this is a confessional
from MTV. Real House. Is that what it was called? Real House? Yeah. This is the confessional room. Welcome back, guys. Today is Sunday, the third day of my vlog. And I feel like yesterday it was all over the place. And I wasn't able to really capture as many things as I want or even give you like updates as often as I wanted. So I thought that today, since Sunday is like my slower day, I take it nice and easy, and it's a beautiful day outside. I thought I'd just kind of give you all a rundown of everything that happened, an update, and all of that. So first things first, the fitting went really well. Like the lady was lovely, her house was lovely, her clothes were great, her clothes fit me really well. I think that she was really satisfied with how well her clothes fit. And so I think that it kind of, just really got her excited. I was excited because, this is just something I've never really done. And so it went really well. She just had me, I thought, let me tell you guys what I thought. I thought I was going to just go get measured, like just measured and maybe try on like one or two pieces. Because she told me to bring distressed jeans. And then it ended up being I'm trying on a bunch of pieces, which I guess makes sense. Like if the photo shoot is next week, I need to know what clothes fit you so that I can lay out like what styles I want you in, what styles I want the other girl in. So there's going to be two of us in this photo shoot. So it was really interesting, and she was very nice, very welcoming. So it was a really great experience. Now from there, I went to go drop off these chips to a friend of mine. So I don't know if, I can't remember if I explained it, but anyway, there is these seasonal chips. I can't even think of the brand now, dang it. But there's these seasonal chips that we were looking for in Dallas. And at first she was like ranting and raving about them, like I have to try them. So we went to like 3 different stores to try and get these chips. And we couldn't find them. Come to find out, like the stores only order enough for a month, even though it's a seasonal kind of chip, which in my mind, you're supposed to last for the entire season, like the entire Christmas or holiday season. So when I got home to New Orleans, I found the bag of chips, and not just like a bag, I mean a plethora of that flavor. So I called her and I asked her if she wanted me to bring her some, even though it was going to be a long time wait because I wasn't returning right away. So I had the bag of chips in my car, and I figured that I would probably pass around her area, drop off the chips, and then that would be it. But she was finishing up her last client, and then we just decided to go out to eat, and we ended up at Pappadeaux's. I had the fish. It was good. It came with French fries. Y'all know I love French fries. So, the French fries were lovely. You gotta be careful with the restaurants that are like, oh, Chicago style, oh, New Orleans style, because it's not 100% true. Like, I just hope that people aren't thinking, oh, okay, because you said it, it's 100% true. Like, the flavor is not the full New Orleans flavor, because I really think that you have to cater to your people. Because how many people can really enjoy New Orleans flavor? A lot of people do love New Orleans flavor, don't get me wrong. But I don't know, I think that you just have to kind of cater certain things, and then depending on the cost of certain things. So, I don't know, I don't think that the full New Orleans flavor was in the fish that I had, but it wasn't terrible. So, I would go there again and try another dish. I will say this, I do want to try shrimp here in Dallas, because the story is that I can't have shrimp anywhere else outside of New Orleans, apparently. So I tried shrimp in Greenville, broke out, like bumps creeping up on my face and my scalp, on my back. The worst spot to have a breakout, like an itchy breakout, is in your back and probably in your scalp, because people are looking at you like, why is this girl freaking scratching so much? Like it's dandruff. But yeah, it's the worst thing. So, but I do want to try some in Dallas, and just hopefully I won't get the same reaction, because they're saying how, the shrimp are coming from the same spot, and we think that that's the culprit, like where the shrimp actually comes from.
So we'll see. Oh, this coffee is so good. Should open up a coffee shop. I feel like I say that every time I drink a good cup of coffee. Then from there, we went to some like little hole in the wall bar. Because by then, we hadn't, well, not we, I don't know nobody, but the girl I was with, Natalie, she invited other people to come. And so we went to like this smoking bar, we had pool tables, all of that. And so we just kind of sat there, chilled, and told some lies, told some stories, had some drinks. I think I found my new favorite whiskey. I already forgot the name of it. It was good. It was smooth. It was dangerous. It was so dangerous. Today is my friend's daughter's like Zoom birthday celebration, so I have that. And then I was supposed to go look at potential like areas to buy a home because I did double book that time, and so I had to tell the person that I can't do it at 1 o'clock. But hopefully plan out some content and enjoy the rest of the Sunday before I have to be a responsible adult on Monday. So I'm on my way to pick up another package. I know my delivery men love me. I know they do. I'm helping them. I'm helping them help me help them. That's what I tell myself every time I get so many packages. I just feel sorry for them. So I realized that I did not close out the vlog yesterday, but I hope that you guys enjoyed my entire weekend. And I hope that you subscribe and you stay tuned for more vlogs that I have running through my mind. So I'll catch you guys later.